Chamber 5. Scene 1. The crimson expanse of the red tent of space stretches endlessly, glowing with the deep resonance of the solar Shalom. At the heart of the sector, the Mer vortex spins, a massive, swirling conduit streaming Mera, the life-giving residue and divine essence flowing straight from Sirius, the Nomos, and the ancestors into the vast network of the God-Body-Cosmos. Floating near the threshold of the vortex is the yacht, a sleek mini-shuttle detached from the colossal starship Pushback. Inside the cockpit, Big Zeus stands before the main console, hands open, his voice rolling out in Bracken, his home-field language vibration. He speaks high praises to the Nomos, channeling the ancient frequency as he pilots the yacht through the cosmic currents. Beside him sits Fez Gordon, tapping away at his ARM computer. Big Zeus cuts his eyes toward Fez, a familiar, teasing grin spreading across his face. He leans back into that classic juvenile bounce cadence, the bass of his voice hitting just right. Man, you fell in love with a fuckbot, huh? Big Zeus drawls, shaking his head. She got away from you, and you ain't seen her since, huh? I bet you want to call your mama, huh? When you call your mama, it ain't really make no sense, huh? Fez scowls, not taking the bait, keeping his focus locked on his wrist display. Man, cut the static, Zeus. I'm pulling the grid. You okay, though? Big Zeus chuckles, clapping a heavy hand on Fez's shoulder before glancing back at the main tactical screen. Because we got a live hit. Black Cherry 3000. Dead center in the Metro Neon sector. Fez taps his wristwatch hologram, booting up the Vincent data frame. A miniature glowing holographic star fairy flickers to life above his wrist, radiating that high-tier upper prime energy down into lower prime. Talk to me, Vincent, Fez commands. The Vincent entity chimes with an all-knowing lilt, its data streams cascading across the console. Affirmative, Fez Gordon. Proximity parameters are optimal. We are definitely close. She is operating right in your sector. Vincent's interface shifts, pulling up surveillance logs. Scanning local feeds now. It appears she has allied herself with a crew of cyberpunk thugs and street robbers. They have been aggressively hitting local cybermarts and radio hubs, ripping out high-grade hardware. Big Zeus leans in, raising an eyebrow. What's she want with radio parts? From my structural data analysis, Vincent replies asterisk. She is attempting to hack and manually override her own chastity suit from the inside out. Without assistance, Fez pauses, his chest tightening just a fraction at the mention of the suit. Before he can reply, Vincent's data grid flashes amber. Warning. Vincent's voice chimes sharply, cross-referencing secondary telemetry. There is another tracker converging on the target's frequency. A Black Cherry 2000 model. Fez stiffens. Another one? Affirmative, Vincent confirms. Querying database. Her designation is Yvonne 97, a veteran bounty hunter. Records indicate she was an active enforcer during the Great Purge of the Black Cherry 3000s following the Xingping fiasco. Cut to downtown Metro Neon, the Smirk Shop. Deep within the neon-drenched alleys of downtown, away from the prying eyes of planetary patrols, sits the Smirk Shop. Inside the shadowy, tech-cluttered storefront, glowing monitors cast blue and purple light across the walls. Yvonne 97 stands over a main terminal, her sharp cybernetic optics scanning a data feed. Beside her stands Smirk, the local hacker, fingers flying across a floating keyboard. Yvonne crosses her arms, staring at the polished surveillance frame of the Rogue 3000 model. I don't buy it, Yvonne mutters, her voice hard. Every single one of those 3000 series models was supposed to be scrubbed and purged eons ago. For a fuckbot to still be walking around locked inside a functional chastity suit, it doesn't add up. Smirk taps a final sequence, pulling up a high-resolution window on the central monitor. Well, look at the telemetry, Yvonne. That's not just a ghost signal. That's her. The screen expands, projecting a crisp, full-body holographic schematic of the Black Cherry 3000, highlighting the exact serial codes and structural architecture of the chastity suit pulled from recent security breaches. Yvonne stares at the readouts, a slow, calculated grin cutting across her face as the profit margins and classified leverage calculate in her head. Well, damn, Yvonne whispers, her eyes narrowing on the target profile. We may have something here. Without missing a beat, Yvonne turns to Smirk. Let's move. Grab the boards. We're heading out to claim our prize.